Hello, Malcolm. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to our little community of Welsh at Boxer's Mountain. You know, I like the colonists' names for the colonies kind of better than I like my own names for the colonies, so I'm going with them. I always come up with something geeky, just something an 11-year-old would think of, like the Lost Base or something like that. They come up with Welsh and Boxer's Mountain. That's cool, man. That's cool. This game randomizes things beautifully. So we're heading back in with a little bit of updating. Now I think you met Rubber, who we bought as a slave from a passing ship. He was fairly expensive, but he's definitely worth his salt. He's becoming our crafter. He's the only one of us who likes crafting, so we're having him tailor and tailor and tailor and tailor and tailor before we finally put him on the gun bench to make guns. Right now he's still got old one-eyed Artie on the gun bench. Poor Artie. So, yeah, we did some more taming out there, and we've got a couple of pigs. We got the male one right away, and then it took like a couple of seasons to get the female one, and she was the last survivor of the group of pigs. They all got killed and eaten. Ooh, there's a fighter jet going by outside. Pretty cool. So we put sandstone flagstones in the animal area. They don't seem to mind. I don't think their hooves will be damaged. We've lit this up so you can really see we do have a marsh in here. That's very castle-ish, eh? Going from like cobblestones to a marsh to flagstones. I think that's very castle-y, but we will research moisture pumps and get rid of that at some point. Boy, that fighter sounds really neat. It's like kind of a rolling, warbling, swarshling sound. Yeah, let's get speed up here. So the main thing we're on, save, always saving. The main thing we're on is getting this built out and getting some research done up here. We've got electric smelting going, and that'll give us the electric smithy and the electric smelter. We could have built the fueled smithy and started making our swords right away, but just item stash opportunity 24 hours. So Riesling, chief of Confederation of Caxigo, has sent us a message. Collection of valuable items have been left for the taking not far from us. An artistic neurotrainer, a melee neurotrainer, a construction neurotrainer, an artistic neurotrainer, and a cooking neurotrainer. There's a 10-day limit, and there will be danger. And we have to pay him 427 silver for the location. Well, we're going to totes pass on it. We are much better armed, but we're in no condition to mount an expedition, I don't think. We can defend, but can't attack. Artie's got a pump shotgun normal. Roya doesn't do violence. Thrip, she's not a bad shot. She's got our little machine pistol. Emma's got our bolt action still. Scarlet's got our first sniper. It's a poor quality one, but I've been watching him hunt with it, and it's a one-hitter quitter on Muffalo sometimes. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 shots, but sometimes it's just that deep, loud boom rings out and the animal's done. Its eyes are shut. Hannah's got a little LMG of poor quality and very rusty that we picked up. Hannah's a terrible shot. She can just be frontal defense with that. Georgette's got the pistol. Normal quality, ordinary pistol. I don't think she's a bad shot either. No, she's shooting 4 and she likes shooting, so she'll make good use of that. Lachie's got his spear because he is really good at melee, and he likes melee, so he's going to get our first sword for sure. He can just be, again, frontal defender if people get close. Rubber's got the chain shotty, poor quality, 70% condition that we picked up. That's a brutal weapon. Just pumps out the fire, and he's not a terrible shot, and he likes shooting, so he's, again, defense. And Dietrich doesn't have a gun, because Dietrich we captured Dietrich, and he's got just about the same backstory as the other one that I had to euthanize with a knife there. This guy was a vat-grown soldier as a child, and a jailbird as an adult. He spent most of his life in prisons where he was put to work in the kitchens. He had a habit of getting into fights and developed an aggressive way of speaking. Cool. I like him. He's another melee lover, so I guess maybe he'll get the first sword. Because Lachie still has his spear, and it's a good spear. And he likes animals, he likes mining and cooking. We've tried to set up his work for him so that it's comfortable. Rubber and Thrip got into a relationship. We built them a double bed. They proposed marriage, proposal accepted, and like literally 1 game hour after the marriage proposal was accepted, they broke up. So I guess they're both probably bummed out. Let's check their needs bars. Rebuffed. I don't see anything about the relationship. Oh, she's getting the suffering, but he's not, eh? Rubber, I guess you were a jerk about it. Broken up with by Rubber, -15. That's pretty hard, and that lasts a long time, I think. Let's just check the time scan on that. It's a quadrum and 6 days left in her unhappiness. Oh, this campfire, it's on deconstruct, okay. We're just burning any low quality clothing to keep Rubber tailoring. Looks like he just brought something in. So actually I'm going to cancel the deconstruct on that fire. Because since he just brought something in and it's a nice one, I'm guessing someone's going to be in here in about 1 second to ditch theirs. So, oh, that's at 96%. All right, we'll put the deconstruct back on the fire. It's shoddy, but 96%. I'm serious. SRS LY. We're not doing that. And we've taken cloth off his recipe list for now, so we're making everything out of leather and our muffler wool. Okay, the farm's going great, guns. Going really good. I think our food production's stable enough to satisfy it. The numbers have been going up and down because I've changed crops a lot. Berries are still a little over-strong, but they like berries and they're also good for luxury meals. And so yeah, we've got our potatoes, cotton, berries, and rice in here, and our heel root here, and a little bit of smoke leaf, just a touch of it growing around. Our new Drug Policy 5, the improved version of Drug Policy 5, has got it so people are not getting asthma or addiction. They're just having a puff once in a while, and it's working out great. You know, it's working out great, and it's giving us something to sell because we pile up rolled ones. We roll everything right away, just automatically roll forever. And that preserves them, they don't go bad then, that saves fridge space on piles of smoke leaf. And since we're not producing much, it just gets rolled up snap with every harvest and then done. We've got corn in, we put in corn. It's really slow growing. It's got an 11.3 day growing time, which is not enhanced because we're not hydroponic. So I was unsure about it, but then when it harvests, it just floods corn. And corn's really high nutrition, so pretty happy with the corn. And we put in 1 field of hay, and then we put in another field of hay, because the animals keep getting pregnant. One of our boars is pregnant, well, our female boar rather is pregnant. It'd be strange if the other one was. And I'm hoping we've got enough hay production to handle more animals than we have. Our first hay harvest from 1 ball, minus a bit that wasn't planted right away, was about 2,000 hay. And we're down to 1,000 hay now, and that one's 56% grown back. So in fact, I think 1 hay ball is probably just a... Muffalo 3 has been named Hugo after Nuzzling Dietrich. That's nice. It's okay, we can name them. We're not going to be slaughtering them out of hand too frequently. We'll slaughter the bulls. Probably when we get a bull calf, which we don't have yet, we'll slaughter Hugo. Sorry Hugo. But we're just going to keep 1 bull in the house, and we'll either slaughter or sell extra females if they come up, so we're not training them to avoid bonds. Dog team's okay. We sold a bunch of female dogs because they were overbreeding like crazy. So we've got Nadezhda left as a female, and we've got Opal, the female red fox. And we've got 4 female timber wolves that have 2 self-tamed and 2 we tamed at cost of 1 finger, 1 X finger. Somebody else lost a finger recently in a raid, I forget who, so we're down another finger around the place. I'm hoping to stock in some bionic stuff. Did I pick up that leg? There was a leg that came up in a trader. It looks like I passed on it, even though we could probably use a leg. I do have body part storage in here, right? I'd better. Items, yeah, it's full item check, so all body parts can go in, and it's not quite full in there, but it's getting full. I may have to transfer components and silver to another storage location, I think. I'm keeping a stash of components here, fully topped up on highest priority, and that means that when stuff breaks down, they've got a really handy little central spot. It's roofed, no problem. Raiders aren't likely to come there. It is sandbagged off just in case, but there's all this in the way that they'd have to wreck first, so our bigger sandbag emplacement will do the job. And I've changed these zones so that they wrap around the sandbag emplacement, so all these piles of bricks and stuff, well, they slow people down, and it gives us more time to shoot at them before it comes to melee. And we've done the same down here, and it is slowly filling up with stuff, little by little. So although it's not going to look the most brilliant, I think I don't mind packing those locations. I should also down the trees in them. Now, how much cover do these provide for them to shoot me from? Cover, cover, cover. Doesn't look like it provides any cover at all. Nice. What about a pile of steel? Does that provide cover? Whoop. No, no cover. It just slows them down. Awesome. So I probably should knock down all the trees here because they can shoot from behind the trees. I'd be smart. Yeah, I've had people shooting at me from behind these trees. They look nice along the roadside, but I'd probably be security smart to clear those. Maybe in a bit. I don't think we have the storage room for that much wood. We've got wood lying around unstored. Oh yeah, wood from the last bloody campfires lying around unstored. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to mess around with that. Oh, we got a telescope too. Oh, colonist needs treatment. It's Rubber's asthma, I guess. He's consuming a simple meal. He's eating it right on the spot, so we'll let him finish that. And he is heading to hospital, but we'll make sure he's forced to stay in hospital. And then we'll grab a decent doctor, because he's usually getting treatment at night from Scarlet. And Scarlet, she is a very bad doctor. Like, really, really not good at it. Georgette, nope, not so hot. Hannah, no, definitely not. Artie, no. Scarlet, right, we know about Scarlet. Ruya is not bad. He's a 5 and he likes it, so he needs the practice, and he enjoys it. He's gone to get the meds there, even though I keep meds beside the beds. That's clever, Ruya. But it's just asthma, so no bigs. Well, this hospital system's working fine for this small population, but we definitely need to build a new hospital. And then this room will probably just become another bedroom. I don't think I'm going to need to expand kitchen storage here, because we've got a bigger kitchen storage here, which actually still has a little expansion space. And eventually we'll set up our second kitchen in here, and I'm thinking the hospital I'll probably bang in down here. So it's not a brilliant location for it, though. Like, really, where the Muffalo roam would be a better location for a hospital, I think. So fall has begun. It is the 1st of September. It's -1 Celsius outside. The landscape's looking gorgeous. I don't think we need to hunt or tame anything. We recently found one more surface vein of steel. You see where we've chopped a few out? You see the square holes, and it was down here. So we chewed out this surface vein, and we got a little under 1,000 steel out of it. So we've got 1,100 steel kicking, which means that we can build our smelter, and then we'll start picking up steel from scrap metal slag chunks. Rabbit. Hello, Rabbit. Yeah, you know, we got, looks like 3 graves left empty, so we can do one more raid. And we're working on that crematorium, man. Like, you need it. I don't want to have to build campfires all the time to get my clothing burned. Really happy with the farm. It's going great. I think our food supply is steady. Hay grass is really slow growing too. It's 7 days slow growing. And these animals are multiplying, but they've got another extra field. Like, I may even have to expand hay grass storage. It stores in piles of 200, thank goodness. You get a full bale and it's 200, which is much better than the 75 that you get for a box of rice or potatoes. That does sound like a box of rice or potato. Well, rice, I don't know, but cargo pods. Potatoes, yeah, you get 75 potatoes in a box you carry. It's milk, and it's frozen, and we're going to take it. I don't even care if people waste work cycles, go out and drink again. They can go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna grab a hauling party on it, but oh, psychic drone, distant engine of hatred stirring, and it's hitting females. That sucks. Oh, especially with poor Thrip. She's already 15 down. She's probably gonna be puffing one. Her mood's gonna go below 68%, which is, I believe, where I stuck it. With those -30 on there, yeah, her mood's definitely going to drop. So, she's not doing bad, though. Oh, she likes sowing plants. She likes that. Awful bedroom, -4. Feeling bad today, -4. Ugly environment, -5. Too bad. This place is unpleasant to be in. Oh, is it really that bad? You know, from space it looks pretty cozy. Sigh. It's just because it's ugly. It's just raw stone. I mean, yeah, your bedroom would be ugly if it was raw stone. It's not even been smoothed. The beds are like wobbling and rocking on raw stone. The rather better stone beds, I don't think we've got anything under normal, and most of them are pretty good. There's an excellent, a superior, so they're pretty comfy at night. That one's a normal. That one's a good. They're pretty comfy at night. That double's a normal, but we're not building another double right now. The constructors have trouble. It's meat. We're gonna totes pass because I don't think we need the meat. Rubber, what you doing, man? Oh, I kind of want to know. What are you up to, Rubber? Wait, that's Scarlet. Scarlet? Oh, cutting stone blocks from chunk. Good. We have got a lot of stone blocks cut. Let's see, 2,500, 3,000, so that's 5,500. Another 2,500 is 8,000, and a bit of marble. So we got 8,000 stone blocks. I'm not allowing it for sculpting. They're sculpting in wood, and we're not getting sculptures out. Our one allowed sculptor is not finding the time. I should probably check through and see who else likes art. There's a couple other people that like art. Maybe they can find some time. Let's do that. Rubber likes art. Okay. Oh, you know, Rubber. Well, I kind of need busy doing other stuff. Does it now? What skill does art do? Does it do crafting skill? Details. Oh, we've got 4 in stockpile. That's why no one's making one. Artistic skill. No, right. Of course it's artistic skill. What am I thinking? I was surprised when cutting stone blocks was construction skill, even though it's classed under crafting as work. But it makes sense in the end. You know, that does actually make sense. We probably don't have nearly enough animal beds, but we don't have anywhere to put them, so we're not doing it. It would be good for Buddy there to make some. He hasn't filled out our full list of stuff. We're going to let him fill this list. 4 of everything. Parka pants, t-shirt, cowboy hat, button-down shirt. We're going to make 4 of everything, then we'll burn the junk again. And I think our storeroom will hold out. It's getting full. I really wish a trader would come and buy a bunch of our junk leather and stuff that we don't need. Maybe some of these herbal meds. Hardly anyone buys herbal meds. But 265 in storage. I could almost pull out a heel root block. I think I will. Nadezhda has given birth. Okay, so we got a husky puppy here too. And we got Bits, a female husky puppy, a female husky puppy. 2 female huskies? Alright, we'll go with 2. We'll train her. And she is restricted to Animal Area 1 because puppies have a disturbing tendency to get eaten by wolves in this game. Wolf eat puppy quite quickly. Body's gone before you even get there. Although that gave us a couple wolves. Shot them up and tamed them up. Okay. Well, you know, that is where we're at. I want that research done. I probably should have waited to start the episodes before the research was done, but at least you know where we're standing here and kind of how things are going. No major development work taking place right now. So we got that bit of flagstoning done, and these wires really look like poot now. They look better here where they actually define off the cattle area. Oh god, an explosion there could set like all our cattle on fire. Pigs give birth before, you know, a critically important pig dies. Pigs are what we're hoping to get meat out of. Wild boars, delicious meat. So those wires look like crud, but there's nothing to be done until I get walls in. Once I get walls in, we might be able to do something better. I love that the lights turn out now. You know, you run them all night before, but you know what they did, eh? I've been building these and planning the power system as though I was playing the last build of the game. I didn't check. 1,500 watts was what they drew in the last build. Pop. 2,900 watts. 2,900 watts each. So no wonder my power system was getting a little balancy. Like, damn, man. But that it works so well because then your winds really can provide you with pretty much enough night power to keep your batteries topped up overnight. Like here we are with wind turbines turning out half output and we're making 11,000 watts, 10,000 watts. That's enough to put some charge into our fleet of batteries. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Or is it 2, 4, 6, 7? Yeah. 10, 11, 12. We got a dozen batteries, enough to blow anyone to pieces. We had 2 puppies blown to pieces, and we've had 1 colonist badly shredded and burned. She healed all her wounds. She didn't lose anything crucial. The puppies I had to euthanize. Like legs and paws blown off, shredded all over and burned all over in terrible pain, and never going to walk properly again. And I don't have any other way to euthanize them than with the old scalpel. It's pretty awful. They make a horrible little yipe. It's a tiny little puppy yipe. Oh god, it makes you sad. This game can tug your heartstrings despite being, kind of cutesy-ish. And, well, I wouldn't say it works for humorous. I don't think they try to go for humorous. It's got quirky, smiley bits here and there. I don't think it goes for humorous, but it does go for, iconized and cutesy and pretty neutral emotionally, but it can really rip your heartstrings sometimes. It's just brilliant bloody game design is what it is. Swamp everywhere, which means we just can't really fortify. Fortifications aren't worth it right now. We can't build anything strong enough to really resist. Like, you see this little strip here. Well, this is just sandstone, 400 hit points, and raiders dug through that. By the time we were assembled in here to meet them, they were just breaking the last thing. Like, we only had a couple colonists in when they were getting in. We did get in time, and we stomped them. What are you bringing up? Looks like some muffler wool. Okay. Looks like Scarlet was shaving mufflers in their sleep. Does it wake a muffler up to get shaved? I don't know. Okay, everything's doing good. Our timber wolves are trained for haul. I'm allowing dogs in the hospital. Probably a bad idea, but I don't think the game's going to punish me. And here we are, just waiting for crops to come off and research to get done. Is anyone researching? Yeah, Latchy's banging away at her. And he's up to intellectual 9. I'm impressed. And he's halfway to level 10. Great, that's going to get it done. Research, I feel, is actually the least important skill in the game for a colonist to have. It's the last thing you should spend time developing, even though research is absolutely critical to your colony's development and functionality. Someone's always going to get that research done. And as soon as you get a significant portion of your research done, research skill becomes useless. So make sure you focus on a couple researchers, get their skill up, but I would never worry about getting someone with a passion for researching. So corn comes in, and yeah, it's just banging off into huge piles, and it's nice high nutrition stuff, so we're pretty happy. Rice is back up. Potatoes are down, but it looks like a potato crop is very close. Berries are way up still, but that's okay for now. I'm okay with it. Berries are slow growing, so it's a little less work. And, And we got a decent amount of flowers into here. Now, is this dead land or something? I guess that's a... Damn, that's an area that just looks brown because of the rough edges of the dirt. Because I keep expecting to be able to click right there, but... It looks like a hole in the grow zone, but it isn't one. Let's pop up that grow zone. There it is. Really can't stretch it over that, eh? Let's just see. Rough limestone, yeah, no. Splash has given birth. I think that's a muffler. That muffler calf one is female. So we have a few young mufflers that aren't milk producing yet. But we have a big batch of potential milkers. And that's good because we're using that milk up fairly quickly and we're not really keeping fine meals done very much. Here's Dietrich cooking one now at 9 p.m. Looks like he's banging down a fine meal of milk of potatoes. Yeah, fine quality meal. Good job, buddy. Oh, he just hit on Scarlet. That's cute. Aww. Aww. Especially because I think Scarlet might be a little mangled. Yeah. No, she's the one that lost a finger. Got her right ring finger shot off. Bummer, eh? So what's her manipulation at? 92%. That's not bad. That's not bad. And Scarlet's a very good all-round worker. She doesn't... I don't think she has a lot of stuff that she likes. Let's take a look. Oh, she has a reasonable amount of likes. She likes growing and she likes artistic. We do have Scarlet on art, don't we? Yeah, we have Scarlet on art. Now, who else was it that really liked some art? I think it was Rubber, wasn't it? Yeah, I think Rubber likes art. So we're going to go ahead and give Nothing, nothing. I'm not doing it. No, we don't need a heap of artists around the place. Let's take a look at our sculptures they've made. It must be counting the ones we have installed as inventory. So we've got one here. A muffalo has given birth. I better check that in a sec. One here is Thrip offering a morsel of food to a muffalo with great care and caution. The muffalo looks sleepy and drunk with love. Aww, seriously? Emma to get her bedroom up because she needs the best bedroom for some reason. It's a solitary brewer with the outline of a squid if you squint your eyes. In the kitchen, it's Julio Arruya Tech capturing Malachi Lachi Rabinhertz with obviously excessive force. Ruya is holding Lachi in a joint lock. Ruya, who's non-violent. Well, a joint lock is right for non-violent. The subjects are in front of a forest, shaded in hues of red and red. Shaded in hues of red and red. I'm starting to like these art pieces more and more. It's shaded in hues of red and red. That one's easy to paint. Wooden small sculpture normal. Scarlet. Scarlet Richards realizing she truly loves a husky while other animals look on. Sausage the husky just got food poisoning. Surrealistic style with 6 threshers standing to the right. You gotta love it. So muffler calf 2 is a male. Hugo, your time has come. Sorry, Huger. Saving all our back slots. Let's hope that male calf doesn't bloody die. Let's just check we've got, before we do this, let's check we've got some other pregnant mufflers, right? We got 2 other pregnant mufflers, so yeah. Oh, there goes Hugo. No more time to change my mind now. And there goes Hugo straight to table, eh? Great, that brings our meat back up to 700, and that helps with fine mealage. Wow, sorry, Huger. But that's fine. Okay, hay grass is getting pretty low. We do have an emergency corn and rice feed in the corner there, just in case. I did think of this. Okay, it's 16 hyperweave, although it's expensive and nice. Forget about it. Caribous. It's so tempting to go shoot them. I thought about taming some caribous and then having all caribou hide stuff, but then the mufflers came on and I was like, tame mufflers now, and it took a while, but we got 2 mufflers and now they've bred into 1 billion mufflers. Actually, no, I think we got like 4 mufflers tamed or something until we got a male. And with it was the same with the porks. We got a male and then, oh, new lovers. Dietrich and Thrip have come together and are now lovers. Ah, and he was just hitting on her. Okay, so do I build a new double bed or do I just give them Rubber's double bed? I think I just give them Rubber's double bed. It saves some labor. So that belongs to Thrip and Dietrich. There we are. And Rubber, you can move in next to Georgette and whisper sweet nothings to her through the vent. Rubber. Oh, I'm starting to get attached. I've been playing this one hard, not safes coming, letting stuff happen. That's why we're all mangled and working at half efficiency due to injuries. And now I'm starting to get attached. I was just like, but what if Rubber dies and he's alone? You know, like, I don't want that to happen to him. So we have enough steel to build some stuff out. I think that electric smelter is going to cost quite a lot of steel to build, and I know it's going to cost quite a lot of power to power. Oh, we got a new sniper. Who's the handy candidate that's going to be sniping around? Dietrich's a good shot, likes melee better. Rubber's a good shot, he's got the chain shotty. Lachi's got his spear, Georgette's got pistol, and she's not a bad shot. Dietrich doesn't like shooting, but he's a better shot. Because we do want a good shot on the sniper, right? Scarlet's got our other sniper, and he's a fine shot. Okay, Emma's our best shot, and she's the most lover of shooting. So I think we'll give it to Emma, and we'll give the bolt action to Dietrich for the moment. That should work. So let's just check the quality of this sniper. Artie's probably currently carrying it. Yeah. Artie, where are you, buddy? Here it comes. Sniper rifle normal. So it's definitely an improvement on the last snips. So Emma's going to come in and get that as soon as it's dropped. Where's Artie? He's taking the long way home. Oh, I see. I could really use a cross-communicating corridor. Oh, well, maybe somehow, someday. Down with the sniper. Emma, come in and grab that, please. Yeah. And Dietrich, drafted, come in here, please. And we'll get that done. And get that weapon exchange completed. Kachika. And Dietrich, undrafted, equip the bolt. Action. And now we've got a knife sitting there and a couple of steel clubs that are probably better than any other clubs we're having. So we got a bolter, chain shoddy. Oh. Did Emma have the chain shoddy? Oh, you know, we just gave Dietrich this knife, or the bolt action. Okay, good. Chain shoddy, spear, pistol, light machine gun, snipes, machine pistol, doesn't do violence, and pump shoddy. No, we can get rid of all these melee weapons. They're not good ones. They're cheap. I can't burn them yet because they don't have the crematorium, and campfires won't burn them. So I guess I'm going to have to just eat that space and get that telescope installed to save a spot. That's a good idea. Let's get our scope room set up while we're waiting for someone to get killed. So this is our scope room, and we need to beautify it without taking out the trees. That's my opinion on the matter. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a floor here. Let's take a look. Let's pick a floor together, folks. What do we got? We got all this stuff. Metal tile. No, we're not doing that. We're doing full stone floors in this place. The limestone's looking sweet. So, limestone tile's looking sweet. And we want pretty. Like, the flagstones are nice. They look nice to me. They look really good. But the colonists don't care for them. Oh, that does not look good right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to flag off all of this now. Alright, I will. Because it looks okay here, color matching, but right here that looks terrible. So we'll fix that, but right now we're gonna get that. Yeah, we're gonna do the limestone tile in here. We're gonna try to avoid the trees. I don't want to destroy them. So I think I'm gonna go there. Like that. That should avoid that little guy. Jeez. I think that, you know what I gotta do? I gotta touch them. So there's no trees here. Oh, there are. There's a tree there. Okay, we're obviously gonna take out some of these trees. We'll leave that little guy. And we'll leave this big beauty here, so. Because they'll just automatically flobberate any that I actually cross over. So we'll just leave a selection of bigger trees in here. Of nice types, because they're attractive. They are. But we'll also take out some as well, and kind of just that way bring up the beauty in here a smudge without doing too much damage to the local herbiage. So yeah, like this. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. So we leave partial forest and we do partial floor. I think we'll go ahead and do that one right across all the way to there. Maybe we'll even snop out that tree. Yeah, we'll snop out that tree. We'll skip that tree there. This is good. There and there and there. And here and here, 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 and here. Nice. And we'll get out furniture and we will get, I think, what kind of blocks do we have here? Granite, sandstone, limestone. We've been using sandstone for all our furnishing, so we'll just continue with that theme. Still sandstone. And we'll put the scope. Well, you don't know where it has the best view, because I don't know. But we'll have them walk through the forest to get through it, maybe. Or I don't know. Well, it won't work that well amongst the trees, will it? So do we put the scope out in the corner over here and pretend it has a view this way? Yeah, I think we put the scope in the corner over there and pretend it's getting a view that way, and I don't know. We'll just pretend, because it is a game, so it's a case of let's pretend. So we'll put the stool right there, and we'll go get the scope. Oh, we can start time again. We'll get that scope, install that. Come back over here with it. Boy, those aerial swing-bys are disconcerting. Oh, perfect, it even faces the way I'd hoped. Nice. So there's our scope room on the road. We got some compacted machinery here we should probably dig. Components are not exactly rocking at 130, but they're not bad at 130 either. It's not a freaking disaster. Maybe I'll honk out one more tree here. Maybe I'll just honk out one more tree. Just take out that tree. See how it all comes out in the end, eh? I think it'll look alright. If it looks horrible, I mean, it's not hard to change it, but I did want to leave some of that forestage in. Truth is, we can always pull flooring off and plant trees. We're quite capable of planting trees, but we're going to see how this comes out. They don't have much time to work on it right now anyway. We'll get time rocking. The game's been being pretty easy on me. It hasn't hit me with anything nasty this episode at all. 140 rolled up. Now we do have a comms console made. We got that research done. So we could call for trade. We have 5,500 silver. And we're getting to a point where we do need some trade to happen, but it's been pretty kind with traders without us having to pay. Right, I was going to flag all this off too, wasn't I? Okay, I'll just do that. So, floors, sandstone, flagstone. And we'll just, yeah, be a little bit careful here and get this done real nice. Get it all done up. I haven't decided what to surface storage rooms in just yet. I haven't decided what surface storage rooms in just yet. Okay, I don't think I wrecked any grow space. In fact, I think I've got one there to do, and it looks like I might have one here to do. Yeah, rough limestone, so one there to do. Didn't realize there was a hole in the middle of that grow patch, but that's okay. It seems to be churning enough hay for the moment. How far along is it? 87%, so we'll have a hay harvest. I think that's probably a day and a little bit away for a hay harvest then. I don't know the math. And yeah, our batteries are staying sweetly top. They're at 100% right now. And the wind jennies are doing 4, though the wind jennies are dropping out. And we're drawing 6,000, 7,000 watts, 7,000 watts out of the batteries at full drain. And then the lights come on a little bit before the sun's fully up. But look, oh, the solars are coming in fast. Oh, because it's not winter. In winter, the solars come in like after the light set. So I guess you have to plan for that. But look, they're filling right up before the solars are even on. I think they pop on at 6, yeah. Or in solars, you know what I mean. Sun lamps. So do I pull a heel root out? I mean, we've got absolute stompers of heel root. I guess we got the storage for it. It's not a problem. Better safe than sorry on the heel root. Okay, so we're flagging all the way up to there. I'm not going to flag this entranceway. I did leave it clear of plants. But just so they pop in quicker. You know, I don't know. Whatever. And, you know, I'm realizing I could have moved the whole farm down 2 dots or so. And then had a walkway on both sides of it. And I still could if I wanted to. I could just reinstall the lights, remove all the grow zones. But I'm actually pretty happy with how it's worked out. This is going to be the main access between the 2 bases anyway. And maybe what I'll do is I'll establish another entranceway, a more secured entranceway here. Muffalo's given birth. Oh, I didn't check the last one either. So we've still just got 1 male calf. So that's fine. At least we've got 1 male calf. So. But we do want to call a halt to reproduction for at least a year here because, yeah, that's a lot of mufflers. And we're going to have to turn their important feed up if this hay doesn't harvest today. So we'll see if this hay harvests today, and if it doesn't, we'll put there, we've got a little feed box here, and it's made for, it'll do hay, but it'll also do everything else. So if that hay doesn't come popping off like a beast, then we will engage emergency feeding, because I've got that built in and the dogs will take care of it for us. And we've got lots to feed them, rice, potatoes, what have you. So how will it grow today? 95, and it's 6 p.m. It's not going to grow today, so I am going to activate emergency feeding, and all I have to do that is switch that to important. And pretty much the dogs should fill it up in about a second, basically, because dogs. Yeah, here they come. Make sure there's some breakfast out for the beasts. So yeah, look, the beasts are preferring that type of food, which I noticed before when I had mixed storage out there. The beasts do seem to prefer this stuff to hay, which is interesting. They actually have a preference, or at least it appears that they do. Anyway, that's them breakfasted. And we'll de-important that, or just switch it to pure hay when the hay comes in. It's all good. Actually, I think we can de-important it right now. They've got enough food for their brachytrons. What is... we'll wait for them to eat their brachytrons. Oh, and it's probably time to burn some more clothing. 99, 61, 95. Awful. Shoddy. There's only one burner. We'll let him finish. Oh, there's probably some Bernie hats too, but whatever. And he's working on a button down. Let's just she. And that's the last. So once that button down's complete, we'll set up a burning bill and start the whole process again. How is Rubber's crafting? Oh, it is a he that's doing the tailoring. Up to 9, and our best one, Artie, is at 12, but with no enjoyment of it. So very soon, I think Rubber will take over gun production. In fact, I think Rubber will take over gun production now. We're going to go ahead and drop the allowed crafting skill down to 8. And we're going to get a bill on here. What can we build? Let's check it out. We can disassemble a mechanoid. We should add that and put it on Do Forever, just in case we get a mechanoid. We haven't been attacked by them yet. Make mortar shell, make simple helmet, make advanced helmet, make armor vest. Let's see what the materials are on it. 120 steel. We'll just suspend that. I'm going to think about it. Make pistol, make incendiary launcher, make pump shotgun, make chain shotgun, make bolt action rifle, make machine pistol, make heavy submachine gun, make light machine gun, make assault rifle, make sniper rifle. Well, the snipes are really nice, but you need a good shot because they're so low fire rate. I guess we don't strictly need another weapon right now. Maybe I should just hold off, save the steel, not do that right now. I think that's the way to rock. We're just going to not do that. Emma is viewing herself some art. Yeah, oh, she's going off to roll. Harvest must have come in. Yeah, a little bit of harvesting came in, so probably some sitting out in the field with no storage. A cooler has broken down. So yeah, well, we've got enough machines now that we're starting to see the breakdown message come every few days. Maybe even once a day sometimes. And that'll chew up our components fast because we do need them to build stuff with too. Look at these caribou, they like want us to shoot them. I think they want us to shoot them. We could use the target practice. Come on out, hunties. That's the boom of a snips. Breakdown cooler. Wild boar has given birth. Check our animal roster. That's awesome. So look, we've got 3 female piglets. Well, we are going to... Pigs can train for hauling too. We could train the male up to be a hauler. No, we don't want to risk his life. We can't risk his life. So no. There's that sniper banging away. Has he hit 2 of them? Like, did he murder up on 2 of them? Oh no, it's Emma doing one and him doing the other. Well, there's no one-hitter quitter happening here. These guys are sucking. Come on, guys, bang away. I have seen them do one-hitter quitters with the snips. Scarlet, you do not leave a wounded animal like that. Oh, he's going to bed. I'll get Emma to hunt it right now. Because we're so close to the place that someone will just pick it up, right? Yeah. And I think you're going to take that one down too. Why not? Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You see that meat come in pretty fast. I like it. And that really reduces the likelihood of caraboodle revenge. Yeah, people come straight out and get it. Yeah, she's butchering. She's just going to take it straight to the table. And there, a wolf grabbed the other one, dragging it in by the neck across a swamp. That'll be nice fur on there. Oh, well, you can wash it off. This flooring's going in little by little over here. Oh, it's because I flagstoned at a closer zone. They switched to the closer construction. Sometimes they do that and sometimes they don't. I think certain things they also can... See, we get construction fails all the time. We can definitely turn off the emergency feed box. Hay just came in. So, priority normal, and pop, and clink, and save, and bang. So there, and now we probably don't have enough hay storage, but it's okay, it's not going to rot any faster in the fields than it will in the storage. Same temperature, same conditions. 3 quadrums, 14 days. So if we're overgrowing hay, then we're overgrowing hay and it'll rot in the fields, and that's the way it's going to be. Let's get this floor done. Flagstones are supposed to be fast, but they're both working with one bloody eye. I'm hoping this improves our appearance. I think it did. I think this improved our appearance in here. Okay, that hay came in, and that hay's coming in tomorrow. So, and it's 6, so I'm sure the dogs are going to run a little bit of hay over to. Ooh, the boars are having some boar time. Had some special boar time. And a day has passed without the flooring finished, which is typical around here. We have a construction team of 2 who also have quite a lot of other duties. Oh, it's time to set up a burn in here. So, architect, temperature, campfire, and we'll burn anything that isn't really sweet. So, Lachi, you're still up and you're relaxing socially, so you come build this fire for me right now. You could just use the wood that's in here instead of going and getting more wood, you know. Like, that would have been kind of an appropriate use of storage space. I don't have to expand the wood pile, I think. So, add a bill to this. Burn apparel. Do forever. Details. Give her. Bam. Let's take 75 hit points. Or whatever it is. Hit points, I think. And burn all that stuff for me quick, Lachi. Sorry to take you away from your mellow times, but you'll be alright. Oh, yeah, look at all that cheap junk to burn, cruddy quality clothing. That'll keep Rubber extending his skills a little. Okay, we'll put a deconstruct on that campfire, and Lachi, you're going to take it down again, and then you're going to take as much wood out of here as you can haul. And that is because you did not... he took 1 stick of wood. Okay, Lachi, you know what? You win. You win. Your passive-aggressive BS has defeated me as Orbital Master. You total win. Oh, we got trees sprouting around our bloody turbines. I am going to have to floor the turbine area. I think I'm going to flagstone and wall our turbines, but in the meantime, we're just going to go cut plants. Pause up here. This is the head of the turbine, so there. Oops, don't need to go any lower than that. Don't need to go any lower than that. So yeah, we'll just nail those little guys. And we'll do the same thing up here. We'll just keep a mow on. Anything getting started, we'll take out. That's only 6 plants to Snarfle. Scarlet will do that basically instantly because it's job 1 for everyone to cut plants. Everyone is cut plants, job 1. Even poor Hannah, who takes like 40 minutes to cut down a bush. Oh, she cut some grass pretty quick there, but she's awful at it. It's because she's like slothful and lazy or whatever. She's actually a fabulous cook. And she keeps us fed with high quality, low food poisoning, well-made meals. Yeah, we really do need to floor the coolers. They look like poot. I like the look of the different rock types, so you can see the shape of the different rock types. But we do need some flooring. We don't have carpeting researched, but we have quite a lot of cloth built up. Let's take a look. Where's our cloth stash? Yeah, we got almost 1,800 cloth built up, so we can do quite a bit of carpeting once we get it researched. Oh. Looks like I missed a corner with my flagstones, so we're going to pop open sandstone flagstone, and we're going to do it up. I mean, I don't mind the look of the gray stuff either, but since we want a bit of a uniform thing happening, we're going to get a bit of a uniform thing happening. And man, are they slow getting this work done. Like, dudes. Lachi, what are you doing? You better be going to get some more stone, buddy. You better, after that trick with the 1 wood. Well, maybe that's all the room there was. Let's check. Yeah, there was only room for 1 wood. It's not really his fault. Well, I think I better extend the wood pile deeper into the swamp. So we'll grab a roofing zone, and we'll take it out to here and across to... Oh, I don't want all that extra stuff built up there, so I'll do it this way. Take it out to there, and then we'll take our stockpile zone or whatever it is, and we'll pull it out to there, and we'll pull it out to there, and I think we'll pull it up to there. And there's our wood stockpile expanded for a fair amount of wood. And it looks like we're going to need more graves before we get to crematorium, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Great, roofed right up. They take roofing as a serious priority. They don't fool around with it. So that is awesome. And the dogs are bringing that wood, and so's Georgette. That's wicked. So happy to see that. That went beautifully. I really want the telescope room finished so I can see what it's going to look like. It is going to look like hell. Oh my god, it looks awful. Okay, change of plan. We're going to limestone floor the whole thing except for like a couple of trees. That looks terrible. So you guys are all out. And you guys are all out. You guys are all out. You can stay. You're out. You're out. You're all out. And you're all out. We'll have one bloody tree. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better, because those dirt heaps look like dookie. And it'll mean the room's constantly rated as dirty too, which affects its beauty rating. Rather. Okay guys, get that flooring down. Get that flooring down. Okay, that's an improvement. It's an improvement. It's looking kind of better. Hay is beefed up to 2,700. That is nice. I am not unhappy about that. And they already ate all the better food, making room for hay. Oh, so maybe that's a reason for their preference for hay. Maybe it's... Oh, solar flare. We can handle a solar flare. It's 3 below, so I don't think our crops will die of cold. It'll probably stay warmer than that inside. And since we're not hydroponic, this is not a panic stations event for us. All these guys are playing horseshoes at once. That's really cool. That also means we need more Joy equipment. We have a chess table. An excellent quality sandstone chess table. It came out first try, didn't have to reload it. It's just like, oh, you did a good job. And it's a high difficulty build for them. It's a huge load of work on them. It's like 500 or 1500 or... Oh, I do have more hay storage up here, eh? Can I please have this zone? Visibility of zones, please. So, no, I don't have hay storage up there. It's just there. Okay, so hay storage is almost full and the fields have hay, so we are going to go ahead and increase our hay storage here. So we'll make a new zone. We'll leave the emergency feed corner alone, and we'll make a new zone about this big. And we'll make it just hay, normal priority. So clear all, put in hay, priority normal, done, done, and done. So, and get those zone visibilities out again, and then save with them out, because early in the game it's actually pretty handy to have the zones visible, but once you're familiar with where your zones are and how you're using them, it's much nicer not to have them visible. Of course you get a solar flare in your max power production period, and of course you get an eclipse or a battery blowout in your worst power production period. I think the game does do that on purpose, actually, which is fine. It's kind of fun. Okay, so we got these guys cleared of trees for the moment. Some old flooring there from a wall we took down. Flare should end soon, and you know, we have not had a raid or anything, so this has been the perfect colony review episode. Actually, we've gotten a good look at the functionality. We're in fairly solid balance right now. Food production is actually a little too strong, and we're overproducing food, but our young mufflers will grow bigger and other animals will reproduce more. Our young purks will grow bigger quite fast, I think. I think purks probably mature pretty fast. Ah, that looks like Rubber's asthma is acting up. Rubber, now bang into bed, please, and we will get someone skillful. Is Georgette any good at this? No. Why do I keep picking her? Why do I think Georgette's good at medicine? She's no good. Dietrich, do you do medicine? He's pretty new to me, so I don't know. No, he can't care. He doesn't care about people. Ruya, you do medicine and you're good at it, aren't you? Yeah, 5 and passion for it. So, Ruya, can you please treat Rubber? Let's see what kind of... He did it again. See what kind of percentage he comes up with. 33%. Come on, Scarlet gets that kind of percentage level. I guess we better build some hospital beds, but we have no real meds, and you need 10 real meds for ingredients for each bed. Yeah, well, with only 5,500 silver around, I don't think I'm going to be buying any meds anytime soon either. I could flag off that entranceway. Forget it. Forget it. It looks okay. The flagstones have really improved. Oh. Oh, sweet. Research finished electric smelting. The electric smithy allows smithing items without fuel. The electric smelter, uses with a typo, uses heat and strong electromagnets to extract useful metal from slag chunks and other items. Okay, research screen. And definitely, like, we've got a lot of priorities here. I don't think we need to make hydro a priority. We can always open another farming location if we run into an emergency. Electric cremation's a big deal for me, and it's only 500 points, so we're going to go ahead with it. I like the sound effect for the researching. Okay, so, and that means we're going to get our smelter and smithy, and that's what we've been saving this steel for. So, production. We need the smelter first because it's got a huge power drain, and I think it costs, oh, it doesn't cost that much to build, but I know it pulls out 700 watts of juice. So in fact, although the power system is in brilliant balance right now, no issues, I might smack on another turbine or another solar. I'm thinking a turbine. It's going to be cheaper to build. I think they're slightly cheaper to build, and it's enough power to allow for this. So we need an order to cut all plants. We're going to just clear this area from, where's the barrier? It's right there. So we'll clear this area from here to here. That should be plenty of clearage. And we'll jam in a turbine. Pop. Right here, nice, and we'll check the roofs there to make sure we're not blocked. No, we're all good. So, we'll save on that, and we'll get that job rolling while we place our... Oh, I left roofs on and saved. You don't want to do that, because then when you load up, you got roofs on, and it looks ridiculous. Okay, so they're gonna cut that timber down, and we do have somewhere to store it for a change, which is kind of nice. Latchy, you're slow. Holy smokes, Latchy's not a pro. And he's the constructor that's supposed to be building the damn wind turbine. Hopefully Artie's on it. No, he's building limestone tiles and cutting a pine tree. Latchy, smoking a joint. Okay, we'll let him do that. We'll let him do that, then we'll get him to work on this. Oh, he's going to eat too. And then he's going to bed at 5 p.m. What's his needs? Oh, his rest is pretty low. We'll let him. Artie, how's your rest? His rest is good. I'm going to get him to start on this turby. Actually, no, forget it. Well, sure, let him put some steel in, and then we'll let him go to bed. We'll let him do a bit of the work, and yeah, he can put some steel in, and then we'll let him go to bed. Oh, the steel's right there, and the components are right handy. Now let him go to bed. Yeah, he's off to eat a fun meal. But he got all the steel in, so it's just a fast job to build it. I'm happy enough with that. The power will be online quick enough to serve us. So let's go ahead, and we want our... Now, I'm going to put the crematorium here. So I guess I'll put the smelter up here. I'm going to need to bring power up, though. But I can do that. That means either knocking a hole in the wall or going through the doorway. Food. Let's just see. Let's see where it plugs in, eh? We got electric smelter. So it's 2 dots needed to power it. And we can take them from anywhere. So we will just come 2 dots in the door for the moment. It would be nicer looking to come up through the side, though. So actually we'll come up through the side, forget it. We got Scarlet can do this mining for us right now, actually. She's up. So, it's good. Come on, come on, come on. There's no speed 4, but Scarlet's obviously on the way in. I don't know where she was. What? Why are you cleaning dirt? I told you to mine this, dog. What's wrong with you? Get in here. Whoa, and then back to cleaning dirt again? Wow, Scarlet. Like, if my dog acted this way, I'd be mad, you know? Like, but you're not a dog, so it's even worse. You software pawn of disobedience. Okay, let's get our power line in. We'll bring it up in here. 1, 2, 3. We'll bring it up 3. That should do. And we'll get ourselves a chunk of wall to replace that. So, yeah, wall. And we'll make it limestone to match the color. Bop. And Scarlet, because you're disobedient, you can also haul that frickin' chunk. Okay, and that'll give us wiring for our smelter, no problem. So now we'll get out our smelter. We'll put it up. Okay, we're gonna have the crematorium there, so smelter can go here or here. I can go here. And we will, since that did not cost us as much steel as anticipated, we will also get our electric smithy in. And now this is going to cost a lot of electric power. And the smithy needs a stool. I don't think this... Oh, let's give the smelter a stool. Never have before, but I'm going to now. Okay. So those are set up, ready to roll. I'm happy. Oh, look, that fan's up. Nice, that fan is up. So I think one fan ought to cover the power drain out of these two items, because we were doing well on power before. And I'm having a feeling that putting a smithy in a crematorium, or a smelter in a crematorium in here, is going to back up that little heater that's having trouble keeping it warm. Oh, it's negative 20 out, and it's still pretty warm in there, so definitely not reheating. And the constructors are going to be here logging for about a month. Maybe I should take out all the trees. We'll see how it looks with one tree. If it still looks awful, then we'll take out all the trees. But I think it'll look okay with one. And it's kind of nice to have a tree. Do trees have beauty? Let's check it. Beauty 2. Oh, it's slightly more beautiful than the actual stone flooring. Because I think the stone flooring is beautiful 1. Let's just check it. Floors, limestone tile, information, please. Beauty 1, yep. Okay, so I think we're set, and we'll get those electrical items installed, and they should work just fine. In fact, I may even have put too much power cord. No, I did need 2 dots of it. Alright, we are happy. Our animals now have 4,400 hay. We are not going to run short of hay anytime soon. Our food production is more than stable. Potatoes are in the toilet, and berries are way too high. So we are going to go ahead and switch this patch from berries to potatoes. And it auto-saved for me right on the switch, but I'm going to save anyway. And that will probably be the episode as the lights go down on Welsh. There's been no raids. We got a lot of progress done. Things are looking nice around the place. We had a very peaceful time here today. Hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. Boy, I like this game. And we will see you all very soon for the next episode. So until that time, bye for now.